This is chapter 48 of Life of Pi. Richard Parker was named because of the clerical error. A panther was terrorizing Kulana district, Bangladesh, just outside of Sundarbans. It currently carried off a little girl. All that was found was her tiny hand with a hyena pattern of its palm and a few plastic bangles. She was the 7th person killed in 2 months by the marauder. She was growing bolder. Previous victim was a man who had been attacked in broad daylight in his field. The beast dragged him off into the forest, where it ate a good part of his head and flesh of the right leg and his innards. His corpse was found hanging in the fork of the tree. The villagers kept a watch nearby at night, hoping that the surprise of the panther and kill it, but it never appeared. The forest department hired professional hunters. He set up a small hidden platform in a tree near the river where the 2 of them attacks had been taking place. The goat was tied to a stake in the river's banks. The hunter waited several nights and assumed the panther would be an old, wasted male, worn teeth, incapable of catching anything more difficult than a human. But it was a sleek tiger and stepped into open one night. A female with a single cub and goat bleated. Oddly, the cub, who looked to be about 3 months old, paid little attention to the goat. It raced the water's edge, where it drank eagerly. Its mother followed suit of hunger and thirst, hunger. The hunter who had rifles with him, the real bullets, the other of immobilized darts, this especially as she was with cub. She picked up the gun with darts and fired. The tiger was about to tell the goat. The tiger reared at the snarled, raced away, but immobilizing darts would bring up to sleep gently, like a good cup to tea, and they knocked out the bottle of a hard liquor straight up, and burst of activity on an animal's part makes it all act faster. The hunter called his assistants on a radio. They found the tiger of the 200-year-old from the river. She was still conscious. Her back legs were given way, and the balance of them were lifting a paw and meant to kill, only made her lose her balance. She collapsed, and the Pondicherry Zoo had 2 new tigers. The cub was found in the bush close to meowing in the fear. The hunter, whose name was Richard Parker, picked it up in bare hands and remembered how it had rushed to drink in the rivers, baptized and thirsty. But shipping clerk Howard train station evidently both buffled diligently, and the paper received the cub clearly stated that its name was Richard Parker. The hunter's first name was Thirsty, and the name was not given. Father had a good chuckle over the mix of Richard Parker. Name had stuck. I don't know if Thirsty, none given, ever got the man-eating panther.